So you want to manage being a perfectionist. Hi guys, welcome to Do It Afraid with You Maybe. So in this episode, we're going to be talking about how to survive being a perfectionist in this imperfect world. So I'm just going to be giving you some tips and tricks that I use to survive, and I hope they help you. So ask yourself these questions. Do I question my achievements when I do something? Am I hard on myself for saying something that I wish I could take back and repeating it to myself over and over with new scenarios on how to say something that is so minute? Am I hard on myself? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you just may be a perfectionist. Disclaimer, I am not a doctor and I cannot diagnose you, but I'm just giving you some questions I think might help you find out if you are a perfectionist. I discovered I had a lot of perfectionist traits when I went on a self-discovery journey, and I wanted to know more about myself. I wanted to know what makes me tick. And I went to research and I did a personality test, and I understood myself better from this test, and with all this I found ways to actually survive in this world. The first tip I'll give you is allow yourself to be imperfect. And you're like, maybe, come on, like that's not why we came here. Obviously, we know that. But what I tell myself is it's okay to not be perfect. It's okay for this not to be perfect. If I'm done with a report and I'm like, I feel like this could be better, like I have a vision in my head and there's like a deadline coming and they're like, submit tomorrow. I'm like, no, it's not perfect. I just tell myself, breathe in and out. It's okay that it's not perfect. It's okay for this not to be perfect. Because honestly, what does perfection even mean? Perfection in 2006 is not perfection now. There's so much, if you think about something so much, it can always be improved and you will never end up getting your work done. But just make sure that you do your best at that moment and just know that best is good enough. 2, don't focus on things that you can't control. I learned this last year and this has really helped me. It's something I say over and over. We don't focus on things you can't control. If things are in the past, leave them in the past. What do I mean? I made a statement one time. They asked me, oh, how do you feel about doing this project? I'm like, I feel 50-50. And they looked at me like, the feedback I got made me feel like I should have said something higher. And I should have said, oh, 51. I was thinking in my head, I should have said 51-49. And I kept going on in my head. I kept saying this over and over. I can tell you I spent over 20 minutes thinking I should have said 51-49. It's so irrelevant. It doesn't even matter. But I kept feeling like that was a huge deal. So you know that the past is past and the future is now. This is something we used to hear in school all the time. And it's so true. My favorite quote is by At Williams. It says, all you can do is all you can do, and all you can do is enough. Once you're done with something or you've said something, that is enough. That is done. If you did something that you regret, that is something that can be controlled. You can always provide a solution to that. You could always go back and take back what you said, apologize, or make everything better with a statement or an action. But things that like the 51-49, come on, that's in the past. So I dealt with that by telling myself that this is in the past, is gone, and I'm just going to keep being true to my own self. That was how I felt at the moment. Whether their response was correspondent with how I felt or how I was supposed to feel in their mind, what I said was based on how I felt, and that was okay. Number 3, cast all your burdens to God. Right, this helps me a lot, knowing that it's not by my power, it's not by my mind, but it's by the grace of God. Knowing that this burden doesn't have to be mine. This feeling of anxiety or feeling of fear over what could be or what could not be or what has already been could be just taken care of by God. Knowing that if He cares for the flowers of the earth and He cares for the birds of the sky, that He will surely take care of me. And I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to worry about anything. He said, cast all your cares upon me, for I care for you. This really helps honestly. Knowing that my work, it's my efforts, but God gives the increase. So knowing that gives me a lot of peace. Knowing that my effort is never enough and it can never be enough, but my effort is good enough for God. And He is definitely going to help it work out for my good. Knowing that He's in charge of everything and I should trust Him with all my heart really helps me to keep going. Number 4 is remember that God loves you just as you are. With your imperfections, with the way you look at yourself and feel like you're not good enough, the way you see your writing and see that it's not good enough, God loves you just as you are. And your work is good enough. Everything you do is good enough, because as long as you do it, that's all that matters. You know, nobody can do it like you can do it. Nobody can do this as you can. And just know that He cares for all of you. He cares for all your imperfections. He doesn't expect you to be perfect. He loves you just as you are. There's this song that I've been playing this week, As I Am, by Hillsong Worship. Oh my God. That song is amazing. Oh Lord, you take me as I am. Over and over you call me yours again. Like, oh Lord, you take me as I am. Your kindness, you still love me as I am. You see all of me and still love me. So if you're looking for someone to love all of you, someone that will definitely love all of you is God. You can't expect a human being to love you for all of you. We could only pray for that. But if somebody loves you the way God loves you, they will love all of you. So definitely, yes, God really has helped me love myself. And He definitely loves all of you. So knowing that He loves all of you and He accepts every single part of you, everything you think is imperfect, He loves all of it. You don't have to worry about anything. He got you. Number 5, journaling. Journaling. I've been journaling since I was 10. I've been journaling since I was 10. I write all my thoughts. It helps me clear my head. And I would say journaling really helped me to understand my progress, to look back at where I'm coming from and where I'm going to. Journaling really helped me to also pour out my thoughts and make sense of everything, because sometimes the thoughts are all jumbled in your head. Like, I don't know what's happening, I don't know what to do, how do I handle this? Journaling helps you make sense of everything, and it just makes everything have a timeline, everything have a story, and you understand yourself better. My self-discovery journey, like, it was very vital, because I stopped journaling after a while, and then by the time I started journaling every day, every morning. I journal. It really helps me a lot. So yeah, it really helped me to accept myself and to love myself, and it could help you too. Journaling is very, very cool. You should try it. If you don't do it, try it. So these are my tips. I wrote a letter to you. Dear perfectionist, in this world, you will feel like your work isn't good enough, like you don't deserve to be here, like something could always be better, like you don't deserve to be where you are. So I'm here to tell you that your work is good enough. You deserve to be here. No one can do what you're doing right now like you do it. You're amazing. You're one of a kind. You're a work of art. Cast all your cares and all your worries to God. He really will take care of you. If He cares about the birds and flowers, He definitely cares about you. Nothing may meet your expectation, but that's okay, because you've given up that control to God, hopefully. Do your best and let God do the rest. Enjoy every moment, because you deserve to be happy. So this is the end. Tell me if you have any other tips that you use to survive being a perfectionist. These are just mine. This is what I do, and it really has helped me to be a happier person, to be more at peace. And yeah, God is a major part of it. So yeah, let me know. Also, key point, don't judge people by this unrealistic standard. The way you set crazy standards for yourself, and it makes you like very sad and you feel like you haven't accomplished anything. Hopefully these tips help you not to feel that way anymore, even when that thought comes. But at the same time, don't judge people on your fake or unrealistic expectations. Every single person has a different personality and a different way that they work, so you have to accept people's different personalities. Know also that being a perfectionist is not really a bad thing. It's something you can't control, but you can control your response to it. And it's something that it could also be positive as well, because every work you're given, you know, you put your all into it, and they could always expect good results from you, even though you don't feel like those results are good enough. To the person seeing it, they're like, oh my god, this is so amazing. So yeah, being a perfectionist has its benefits. I would say it also has its drawbacks. So once you know how to manage all that, you'll be fine. And yeah, give your work to perfectionists. Okay. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay alive, stay safe, people. Have a great day. Stay you, and thank you for watching my video. Bye.
These skies have a different light, white noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you.